Alrighty, so I guess we're in a bit of a pickle here. So I really hope Itoy is just gonna ask us some questions and but it's like he's leaning towards believing Mirren and Shun, and that's really not good for us. But it's like if he does believe them, but it's like the whole situation is so suspicious though. But like I guess like the girl said over here that we're just as suspicious as they were. But this is gonna suck. I hope he's just gonna ask us some questions. But we do have the drawer key now, which for this room. So let's see what's inside. A newspaper article. Huh? Wait. What's the meaning of this? Uh-oh. Oh? Searching around in the dark. Who are you? My name is Ishikawa. I've been told to stay here in the event that anything happens to Yota. So, I suppose you're the kidnapped girl I heard about. Kidnapped girl? Yes, I see. Very intriguing. It sets my researcher heart aflame. Would you hear out a request? What is it? Oh, it's nothing difficult. I would just like to cut in, examine you, young lady. Oh, good grief, get this guy away from her. You were about to say, cut into you. I would never say such a thing. I merely wish to give you a checkup. Just trust me. No. 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 Keep away. Sorry, but I don't. Good, Mayo. Good. Get away from him. Oh, that's unfortunate. Are you a doctor, the doctor of this village, Mr. Ishikawa? Indeed I am. Then you must be familiar with the incident in this article, right? This. From 2 years ago? A most heartbreaking incident. And what it says here, it's all true? Yes, certainly. Yota Kishikawa died 2 years back. Oh, no. So Mrs. Kishikawa lost your son. So then, who in the world is this Yota the villagers are out looking for? Oh? Did no one explain it to you? The Yota who's missing at present is Mrs. Kishikawa's pet dog. Oh no. Dog? What is it? Nothing. Dr. Ishikawa, can you tell me more about what happened 2 years ago? Interested, are you? Yes. Understood. I'll tell you all I know. However, in exchange, I would like to examine you. All right. Now start talking. Glad to have come to an agreement. Mayo, why? Here is what I know of Yota's death. As you are no doubt already aware, the villagers do not care for the Eye of Truth. This is owed to the fact that upon their arrival, many odd things began happening in the forest and the village. People dressed in strange garb walking around like they owned the place. Villagers who approached their facility came coming back with missing memories. One time a child found wounded in the forest was taken to the village, but a cultist came the next day to take them back by force. As this went on and on, the villagers came to distrust that church. It was entirely reasonable that they began taking measures to drive them away.
There was a movement against them?
Yes, and Mrs. Kishikawa was at the center of that movement. Her natural leadership led to many positive acts and demonstrations. Soon enough, the church was driven out. However, just the day before they left, Yota, who was out playing in the forest, fell off a cliff to his death.
He fell? Was that really just an accident?
The truth remains a mystery. Nothing seemed amiss at the scene, so the police called it an accident.
Did Mrs. Kishikawa accept that?
No, she couldn't possibly. She stubbornly refused to accept that Yota was gone. Almost daily, she went into the forest to look for him, believing he was still there. As much as the villagers talked to her, she would not give up on Yota. Then one day, she returned from the forest with a dog and said, "I found Yota." To Mrs. Kishikawa, that dog was her dear Yota. That is why the villagers are searching for it now with the same fervency.
But is that really best for Mrs. Kishikawa?
There was no other choice. She was in a very unstable state of mind. That's more or less all I know about the incident 2 years back. Anything else to ask?
No, not really. Thank you very much.
I see. So, can we get started?
Huh?
You promised you'd let me cut into you.
Actually, it was an examination, I promised.
Yes, that's what I meant. Lie down on that bed there. Hey, what are you doing? Ah! I was just wondering why you weren't coming downstairs. Trying to cut up another test subject? Subject? Absurd! I just want to give this girl an examination. Then what's that scalpel for? Oh, this is... Don't make excuses. You can get up now. Curses. You must let me examine you later, yes? Like hell I'll let you.
Dr. Ishikawa.
What? Ready to be cut into?
No, never. I was just wondering about what you were saying before. Are you a veterinarian?
No, I haven't the qualifications for that.
But you're here to take care of Yota if anything happens to him, right?
Darn it. Oh, that's your concern. There aren't any vets in the village, so they could only call on me. But human, dog, what's the difference? No need to worry.
I think they're pretty different, and I'm not even a doctor.
You stay on the first floor. You are a scary man, and I don't like you. Hmm?
There's something I'd like to ask of the youth club members.
A request?
You see,
Is that true? Wait, but how do you know that?
well,
Oh well, might as well try it. I'll have to hear the details from you later. Well, I'll be heading downstairs. I'll continue my examination of you later, my dear Mayo. Wait. Did she tell him tell him her name?
huh? Did I tell him my name?
Alright, sorry for talking so much during the cutscene, but it was like, that doctor, really, really creepy. And also, I just feel so bad for Mrs. Kishikawa. Like, she lost her son and that dog that Miran shot. Like, I'm hoping for Mrs. Kishikawa's sake that they find the dog and the dog is okay, but I feel so bad for that woman. That's just awful. Alright, well, with nothing else to do, let's go back downstairs. Oh boy. There's something I want to confirm about that teddy bear you said you lost. Could you tell us its characteristics?
Characteristics. Masper's a really ugly teddy bear. He has sharp teeth, big ears like a rat, and for some reason wears a red tie, which no bear should ever do. But the tie is just to hide his big belly button. He thinks he's hiding it really well, but it's blatantly obvious.
That makes him sound like a monster.
He's really cheeky and foul-mouthed and has a huge appetite. His food-wasting habits can't be underestimated either. He loves sushi, especially with fatty tuna. Really extravagant stuff. It always makes me want to ask, is that tuna or salmon?
Cheeky, foul-mouthed, appetite.
But he's always by my side and helps me when I'm down. I've always relied on Masper to help me. He was the one who cheered me up when my mom died and I fell into depression, and he helped me a lot in that mansion day. Masper's such an important friend to me. I'm hopeless without him, so I have to find him.
Itoi, what's this girl talking about? Makes it sound like her teddy's alive. Mrs. Kishikawa, please stop this. Yota's...
Don't worry, Itoi. Yota's just playing in the forest. I'm going to go find him. He always gets so lost in playing that he doesn't come back until late. Yota, my dear Yota, don't go anywhere anymore.
Mrs. Kishikawa, that dog.
Yota, say hello to Itoi. Ah, no, Yota! I'm so sorry. He's so shy.
Mrs. Kishikawa, you're...
Let's get home for dinner, Yota. Tonight I'm making your favorite stew. Yes, ever since the death of our father, she said the most outlandish things. Has she told you anything about how we have supernatural powers or about a talking teddy bear?
Makita, take her to the village office. What? But...
What do you mean?
I'm giving you back to Miss Mirren and Mr. Shun.
What? Why? Those two are criminals!
Please, don't say that about your own family.
Family? What in the world are you saying?
Miss Mirren and Mr. Shun told me everything. How you're their sister and have a lying disorder.
What?
We can't meddle in your family issues any more than we have. I understand the shock of losing a father, but your siblings had to go through the same.
The shock of losing a father? What are you saying? Those two killed my father!
Stop it, please! Talking teddy bears and supernatural powers don't exist. Wake up and face reality. Wait! Open this door. I'll go get the key. Please do. Miss Michino, you can't be doing these things. Please, just face up to reality.
You said you can't meddle in family issues anymore, right?
Huh? Yes, I did.
And wasn't it the same with Mrs. Kishikawa too?
What?
Maybe as an outsider, it's not my business. But do you really think it's right to keep this up, Itoy? I think the way you're acting is absurd, pretending a dead person is still alive, living like nothing's even wrong. It's not me who needs to face reality. It's this village.
Wow. Wow, Mayo. Itoy, I borrowed the master key. What's the matter? Nothing. Let's get inside. Huh? She's gone! Shoot! She escaped this way? And now we're back to Sota. Oh man. I'm glad Mayo escaped. Wow. I think she's just, well, she doesn't know her father's alive, so I guess she's becoming like a bit more rough. But still, like, wow. Now we're back to Sota, so hopefully maybe we can run into Mayo at some point. By the way, Yota,
Huh? Yota? Where?
Huh?
What?
You aren't Yota?
Me? No, my name's Kato.
Kato? Really? But that charm clearly had Yota embroidered on it.
Oh, that's because it's my memento of Yota. He gave it to me a little bit before that accident happened. I was scared to go to Dr. Ishikawa's office, and so he said, "Take this and you'll be okay."
Accident?
Hey, mister, do you think if Yoda had this charm, he wouldn't have died? If Yoda died because I had it, then...
You shouldn't let that bother you.
But I know Yoda must hate me.
I can't imagine that. Yota lent you his charm because he was worried for you, didn't he? A kind boy like that couldn't hate you.
I hope so.
I know so. I guarantee it.
Thanks, mister.
I've done nothing worthy of thanks.
No, you have. I always wanted someone to tell me that. So, I'm really grateful.
Don't mention it. Well, we should get walking.
Yeah.
Aw, that poor kid. Yeah, I imagine like if he was friends with Yota and he had the charm, he would like I can understand like I've I'm sure many of us have had moments like that where it's like if I didn't do that would have gone another way. And I'm glad that Sota was able to reassure that kid, but I wonder if um like if it was just his thoughts or if like maybe something in the village happened, but I'm pretty sure this is the area. Yeah. We can't go and tell. Oh. I'm kind of hoping someone finds him, but oh, that poor dog. Well, nothing else is left to do except to keep going to the village and hopefully maybe we'll run into Mayo? What? Oh my goodness. Where did that hole come from?
Sometimes the ground caves in like that after it rains. That was a close one, huh?
Yeah, that was a close one. North Ikarugi Village, West Mobiak Farm. Or Mobiak. I really don't know. We're not going there, we're going to the village. Please let us run into Mayo.
That's my house there, mister!
Right over here? Welcome back, Kato. Did you find Yota?
No, I didn't.
I see. Well, those young boys and girls are out searching, so I'm sure he'll be found soon. Huh? Isn't Yota dead?
Oh, we're not looking for that, Yota. We're looking for the dog. I saw him run into the forest, so I went looking for him.
Who's this, Kato?
I met him in the forest, and and he went with me back here.
Sorry to intrude, ma'am.
Oh, did you really? Thank you for looking after him.
No, it was no big deal.
Oh, but it is. Shy little Cato's opened his heart to you.
You must have been good to him.
Ah, yes. Would you like some dinner?
No, your thanks are enough. There's still something important I have to do. Oh, just one favor to ask. Can I borrow your phone?
Yes, go right ahead.
Thank you, ma'am. Hello? I know. Wait, no, don't hang up. I'm in kind of a bad situation.
Hey, who are you calling?
Oh, an old acquaintance. Ah!
Mister, what's that?
Oh, this is,
So that's yours, mister? I actually picked up other things like that while I was looking for Yota.
Huh? Whoa!
Oh, the poor thing. Give me a moment. I'll fix this up.
Masper, can you hear me? Hey, Masper? No good? Maybe he won't be fixed that easily.
Mister, you're talking to a teddy bear.
No, don't misunderstand. This is, Yes, this is a state-of-the-art, a walking, talking teddy bear.
Who you calling a toy? Whoa, he really talks.
Masper!
Huh? Where's this? What am I doing here? Wait, where's Mayo? What happened to her? Oh yeah, it was that woman tearing me to pieces with knives. Oh, she's gonna get it next time. This talking teddy bear says some pretty scary stuff.
Calm down, Masper. They're not here right now.
You've got some splaining to do, old man.
I know, don't get so excited. Where should I begin? Yes. It was 18 years ago.
You're starting there? So let's summarize. 18 years ago, you met a girl. She'd lost her memory, and you named her Miki.
Right.
You started to look into what happened to Miki using the shreds of her memory.
Right.
You'd found out Miki had been kidnapped by the Eye of Truth and put into an ESP training program. At the facility, they called her the Puppeteer.
Right.
The Puppeteer could breathe life into dolls, and while I'd love to promptly deny that a ridiculous power like that could actually exist, it wouldn't sound convincing coming from me.
Precisely.
So the Puppeteer fled the facility, married you, and gave birth to Mayo.
That's right.
So now Mirren and Chun have kidnapped Mayo because they want the Puppeteer powers sleeping within her. Which is ridiculous!
It seems to be the truth.
How does it make any damn sense? Mayo ain't got no Puppeteer powers. Why would the Eye of Truth target her?
I don't know if Mayo inherited the powers or not, but they must want the Puppeteer's power enough that they're willing to bet on that small possibility.
Still don't make sense. I mean, they haven't tried to do nothing all the way since Mayo's mom fled till now, right? This tells me the Puppeteer's power isn't all that important to them. So why wait 18 years, then come up with this bonkers plan to try and get their hands on it now?
That, I don't know. There must have been an impetus.
Hey, look! The Eye of Truth is on the news!
Huh?
Something happened? They just found out the Eye of Truth's leader person died a couple days ago.
What? The leader of the cult died just the other day.
Mystery of mysteries. Right around when their leader died, those two started plotting to kidnap Mayo? Hey, by leader, what do they mean?
That would be the most important person in their church.
Whoa! And they died? Then is the Eye of Truth, like, over now?
Who can say? They're so late. What are they doing? Huh. Maybe our plan failed? Ishikawa, why are you here? Heard you got arrested for kidnapping like fools. Thought I'd come see. Sheesh, this is why I always said not to get cocky about your powers. Why don't people listen to their elders? Shut it! What have you been doing anyway? Only what I was told to. You can't complain about that. Very well. Where is the Puppeteer's daughter? Did you not bring her here? Not the foggiest idea. I heard she tricked the youth club and ran off. What? You must be joking. Why didn't you capture her? That wasn't in the agreement. My job was only to examine the girl to determine if she had the Puppeteer's power, and if she did, to awaken it. Ugh! You don't know how to adapt. This is why I hate to rely on people like you. Well, I think we ought to hear Ishikawa's report before we go after our little puppeteer. You did do the job you were asked to do, right, Doc? Yes, of course. To make a long story short, Mayo Michino has inherited the puppeteer's powers. Yes! Just as I thought! One step closer to success. And the awakening thereof? You were successful, yes? No, I wasn't able to. I was interrupted in the midst of things. Huh? You cannot be serious! How could you not have awakened them? You're completely useless, you old coot! We came to this village solely because of your ability to awaken powers. A monkey can do the examination. Wait, please. At least let me finish. I didn't awaken her powers because it was not necessary. Which means she has already awakened, yet it seems she hasn't noticed. Already awakened? Is that true? Yes, I wouldn't lie. If you are lying, you will pay dearly. Have a little faith. You haven't changed a bit, have you? Quiet. I'll crack that egghead of yours. Ooh, very scary. Well, I'll be taking my leave. Don't contact me again, please. Hold on! What now? Let us out of here before you leave. Why should I have to do that? Because... Let's not have any misunderstandings. I'm not on your side. My membership in the church is a thing of the past. I took the request out of goodwill, but letting you free is a different story. I wouldn't betray this village. You rotten... If you don't let us out, I'll tell the villagers how you used to be a member of the church. Turning to Frets? What a sad woman. You're going to have a hard time marrying. If you aren't careful with that back talk, you won't be living to a ripe old age. Not the time to quarrel, you two. Look, Ishikawa, will you let us out if we vow to we'll never bother you again? Never again? That's not just a lie, is it? Nope, I swear in the name of our leader. Right, Mirin? Mirin, say you swear. I swear it. We won't bother you ever again. Very well, then. Say, Ishikawa, don't you think anything of it? The leader is dead. Yet, weren't you one of the founding members? Your church has changed since then. I don't think anything of it, no. Dr. Ishikawa! What is it? It's good news! Well, sort of. We found Yota! Come back to Kishikawa's house! Oh? I'll be right there. Huh? Where did those two go? It was empty when I arrived. They must have made a break for it. They escaped? I need to tell the toy right away! Why is it one problem after the other tonight? Anyway, we need you to take care of Yota. I'll go find a toy. What a fidgety sort.